What's going on, everyone? Austin John Please here, and today we're going to be going over all of the returning Pokemon and the new Mega Evolutions that are going to be in Pokemon Legend ZA version 2.0 and Mega Dimension DLC. A portion of this video is sponsored by Vitcher. More on them later. For clarification, all of these Pokemon are supported in version 2.0. Whether or not they're obtainable, that's a different story, as well as the Mega Stones for Pokemon that are already in the base game. Moving on. Spoilers, we are going over all of the Pokemon first, and then we're going to be showing off the new forms toward the end. There's going to be a spoiler warning for that. Let's get into it. How far did I make it into the Mega Dimension DLC before my first video? Talking about data, 5 wormholes. That's how long. Let's get into it. Thank you, Joe America on Cerebi, for compiling this information and putting it into your chart. We have Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Meowth, Alolan Meowth, and Galarian Meowth. We have 2 regional variants of Meowth here. So we have Persian and we have Alolan Persian. Later on, we're going to be seeing Berserker, etc. This is a national dex order. We have Mankey and Primeape, we have Farfetch'd, Cubone, Marowak, and Alolan Marowak, Mr. Mime and Galarian Mr. Mime, Porygon, Crobat, Igglybuff, Quillfish, Hisuian Quillfish, lots of regional variants here, Porygon 2, and then we have the Hoenn starters, Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. I'm sure all of them are going to be just like scattered randomly at like later stages in the Mega Dimension DLC. By the way, it's weird that like you're fighting these Pokemon at level 102, but then their catch rates are based on their actual levels, which is like 19. It's just, I don't know, it's weird in my brain. Okay, Gulpin, Swalot, Spoink, Grumpig, Zangoose, Seviper, Melodic and Feebas, Kecleon, Chimecho, Latias, Latios, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. So all of the Gen 3 legendaries that have a Mega are here. Starly, Staravia, Staraptor, Chingling, Mime Jr., Porygon Z, Rotom, Heatran, Darkrai, Purloin, Liepard, Munna, Musharna, Throw and Sock, Yamask, and Galarian Yamask, that his image didn't load properly. Cofagrigus, Fungus, Amoonguss, Cryogonal, Golett, Golurk, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, and Keldeo. Keep in mind, these are Pokemon that are supported. It doesn't say that they're catchable, so we don't know if Keldeo is going to be catchable or is just supported via transferring. That goes for all of these Pokemon, especially as we get into things like Meloetta, Genesect, Crabrawler, Crabominal, Wimpod, Golisopod, Sandygast, Palossand, Mimikyu, Magearna, Marshadow, Zeraora, Meltan, Melmetal, Rookidee, Corvisquire, Corviknight, Nickit, Thievul, Toxel, Toxtricity, Clobbopus, Grabclot, Obstagoon, Surfetch'd, Mr. Rhyme, Runeriga, so like a lot of the Sword and Shield cross-generational evolutions are in here. Indeedee, Morpeko, Cleaver, and Overquill. And then from Scarlet and Violet, we have some Pokemon. Fido, Dashbun, Squawkabilly, Knackley, Knacklestack, Garganacl, Charcadet, Armarouge, Ceruledge, Mashtiff, Maboshtiff, Shroodle, Grafaiai, Capsakid, Scovillain, Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, Tinkatun, Cyclizar, Glimmet, Glamora, Gravard, Flamigo, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Annihilate, Frigibax, Artibax, Baxcalibur, Gimmighoul, and Golden Go. There we go. That is a pretty stacked list, a lot of generational variety, a lot of regionals, a lot of fun things here and there. Big fan of this list. It's the holiday season and I want to talk to you about a neat accessory for the Nintendo Switch. Over the past few years, I've struggled trying to find a good mixed reality AR headset. I bought cheap $200 ones. I bought the $4,000 shiny silver one from the fruit store. There's never been the perfect product that actually is something that I would use. That's why I ordered from Best Buy the Vitraluma Pro glasses, and then I agreed to do this brand deal with them. Honestly, any words that I say or anything that I show you here is just going to be a false impersonation of what it's like to experience 3D glasses, because this is the second dimension. This is a flat video. I can't go past this video. I can't touch you. That's how dimensions work. I can read the script on my computer screen right now because the pass-through mode is on. When I go ahead, plug it in, and turn the pass-through off, you'll see how they just black out. I now have a 152-inch dashboard of just video content in front of me, including YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, Disney+, Pluto TV, Plex Media Server, excited for that, Twitch, Kick, and more. And on certain apps like the YouTube app, if you pull up my video on there and hit their AI 3D button, it's showing you a 3D interpretation of a 2D video, which is a pretty neat experience. It also has Xbox Cloud Gaming and GeForce Now, so you pair it with the Bluetooth controller and then you're gaming on the go. I also bought the Witcher Pro mobile dock. This thing gives the Nintendo Switch 7 additional hours of battery life. You plug the headset into here, you plug this into the Nintendo Switch, and then inside of the glasses, I see my Nintendo Switch home screen. And the thing I think I'm most excited for is just being on a plane or being stuck in somewhere for a long period of time and just being able to see the media that I want if I want to plug it into my MacBook. Do you have any idea how many people's LinkedIn profiles I've seen on planes from people who use MacBooks with way too bright of a screen in a dark environment? These things are brighter, sound better, easier to focus, and easier to use than any other mixed reality set that I've seen under $2,000, and they are far below $2,000. So try out the Witcher Luma Pro XR glasses at your local Best Buy. See if you like them. Anyways, thank you for checking this out. On with the video. Now we're going to be getting into the new Mega Forms. So if you don't want to see the new Mega Forms and you just wanted the list of Pokemon that I very poorly Poke-wrapped, then leave a comment down below with who's excited that's going to be here. But if not, let's get on with it. By the way, I'm just going to be showing a small image of them, like their thumbnail image. I'm not going to be showing you like the full screen. If you consider just seeing that little picture of it a spoiler, then click off. If not, let's get into it. Mega Raichu X, Mega Raichu Y, Chimecho, so all ones that we've seen already, Mega Absol Z, who looks pretty cool, Mega Staraptor, Mega Garchomp Z, I should say, because we already have a Mega Garchomp, and this one looks like he has big old jets on his jets. Mega Lucario, Mega Heatran with just an enormous open mouth. It's just a big, he's a forge now, that's what he is, he's a forge. Mega Darkrai. I think that's also still his chest, and now he has a bigger bottom half. I'm not really too sure what I'm seeing here. Also, when I first saw this Mega Golurk, I thought it was Metagross from the giant X on its chest. But no, Mega Meowstic, looking very emo with the comb over. Oh, I see what they did there. It doesn't matter which gender it is because the Mega has the blue and the white. Very cool. Mega Crabominable, who from this image looks wacky and goofy. That is hysterical. Maybe it's just because I'm seeing like these teeth here and he's like, ah, but maybe it's much more vicious looking. I don't know, but I like it. Mega Golisopod. You'll notice that the color is very different, kind of like Skarmory's was. Instead of being white, this is, it's metal. It's metal. It's probably steel type now. So it loses its emergency exit. I'm a scared bug, and he's like, I'm here to kick some ass. Mega Magearna, and we have support for Mega Magearna's original color, which has red accents instead of gold accents. So that's pretty awesome. Since Magearna's getting a Mega, is it catchable? So far, it's just been the QR code in Sun and Moon. And then this is the Pokedex completion one, so I'm interested. Mega Zeraora, which we already saw him in trailers and stuff. Scovillain! Yeah! Get that glow up. Oh, and the faces, they look very angry. Mega Glamora. It looks like its eyes are now under this large translucent spike. More menacing, more toxic spikes. Mega Tatsugiri. Curly form, droopy form, stretchy form. Oh. It doesn't matter which form it is, it's going to be this tray of 3 Tatsugiri, and just whichever form that you have, that's the one that's in the middle, right? I think that's what it is. So yeah, it's just a big old plate of sushi. And then lastly is Mega Baxcalibur that we saw. Bunch of really cool looking ones here. And some of these I've seen like screenshots and gameplay of already, and they look pretty awesome. I'm just excited to go back and play more. Legit, like, it's DLC launch time. I just want to go back here. But out of all the Pokemon that I showed off that are returning and the new Megas, who are you most excited for? If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button as we have lots of Mega Dimension content coming out. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, Austin John out.
Man, they see me shining like I got the charm. Stay strapped, got that jet ball in my palm. Fell from the sky, guess I'm the chosen one. And if you need to know how, check out Austin John. Champion flow, flow, yeah. I got that champion flow, flow.